Duke Grant Sports Magazine presents UCYFL Football. Today's matchup pits the 9U Hereford Bulls gold versus the 9U Emmorton Buccaneers red. Both teams came out sluggish, as if to try to figure out what the other was going to do. There was a lot of running, very little passing, a lot of just trying to figure out whether or not they could go inside or outside, and there were a lot of back and forth movement. These are two playoff-bound teams who are looking to secure the bye first round. Here you see a fumble from number 51 of Hereford. He is one of their primary ball carriers. And here you see the Bucs with the ball, trying to get to the outside, number 9. And he gets just a couple. Watch as the little general, number 4, from the Emmorton Bucs, leads his spray. But the Hereford defense was up to the task and continuously stopped right in their tracks. But the same happened for the Bucs. As you can see now, the Hereford team trying to get to the outside, getting a good run, but they never were able to sustain everything. And they kept turning the ball right back over to the Bucs. And here you see the Bucs here, trying to get some yardage. These are good runs, but they were always followed by nothing. As you see again, the ball back to the Hereford team, and they're having just as much trouble. This was just the theme for the first half of this game. But just as it looked as if nobody was going to score, the Hereford Bulls started to come alive. They looked at something that neither team had done. They went to the air. As you see, the reverse, and then the handoff and the pass to number 14. Beautiful play by the Hereford Bulls, as they started at this point to make a difference. And then as you see again, another pass. This time to number 69. This is why this team is undefeated. Watch this again in slow motion. Watch this beautiful catch by 69. That ball, that's a beautiful catch as he got it at the apex in the air. Here you see the Hereford Bullet, number 51, as he gets outside and uses that fantastic speed to get some good yardage. Unfortunately, the half would end with neither team being able to get on the board. But in the second half, it was the Buccaneers who started quickly. On the kickoff, it went to number 12, and he the middle. Look at it, stretching on the defense. A great wedge that was caused by his blockers. Touchdown, Buccaneers. This is what they needed to blow this thing open, because neither team was able to get into the end zone, but now it's the Bucs who strike first. Watch the web as it forms in slow motion. As you see number 12, he just goes right up the gut. As you see it, there were a bunch of people around him, but there was just some wedges. He used his speed, got to the middle of the field, and the Hereford defenders just could not catch him. What a beautiful play by the Buccaneers. The extra point is good, and the Buccaneers take an 8-0 lead over the undefeated Hereford Bulls. Now let's see if this undefeated team can answer. They go to number 51, and he gets a small return. And then they go back, and they're stopped by number 12 of the Emmorton Bucs. But these Bulls again go to the air, again to 51, the Hereford Bullet, and he gets good yardage. Watch this in slow motion. The protection, first a handoff, the protection, and the Bullet gets outside and gets some wonderful yardage. The momentum has clearly shifted again, As you see, the Hereford team is there moving downfield, moving the chains. This is the team that we've gone to expect. And here you see number 4 as he gets up and cuts back against the green and gets inside the 10-yard line. Beautiful run by number 4. Bulls are cooking now. And they go inside again. But the Buccaneers are there to stop them. They have another shot. They're bunched in tight and they go straight up the gut. Number 4 for the touchdown. Watch this again in slow motion as that offensive line just creates that seam. Number 4, quarterback sneak into the end zone for the touchdown. Great call by the coaching staff of the Bulls. The extra point is good. And the game is now tied. Buccaneers 8 and the Bulls 8. The momentum had clearly shifted. And when the Buccaneers got the ball back in good field position, they could do nothing with it as the Bulls defense stiffened and just rattled them at every turn. And they had to turn the ball back over to the Bulls. Here you see the Bulls as they're doing what they do. Power football straight up the middle. 3, 4, 5 yards and a cloud of dust. This was the formula. As you see this in slow motion, watch how this power hitting was done. Number 24 gets a good positioning, but he just couldn't stop as the momentum had clearly shifted. And this was the kind of game that the Bulls like to play. Tough, physical, power football with the sprinkling of passing. And here, the Bulls have driven down the field and they give the ball to their battering ram, number 69, as he moves close to the goal line. It looks like just a matter of time. And they give the ball again. This time he gets in for the touchdown. Beautiful play, great team execution, and push from the offensive line of the Hereford Bulls. And the extra point is good. And the Bulls now take a 16-8 lead, and it looks like they just have to hold on for the victory. But the little field general, number 4, trying to get something happen, hands off to 24. But he can't get too much. He's bottled up on the inside. But now number 10 gets the handoff and he says, not so fast, Bulls. This is Cedar Lane, baby. You're going to have to come here. You got to bring it all. You got to bring it. And he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now this is the point of the game where champions are made. Where your heart is tested. Where your lungs are filled. But you got to just keep pushing through. And here you see the Emmorton Bucs try to go deep, but it's picked off. And that will seal the game. Number 51, the Hereford Bullet, comes through again. Thanks for watching. As the Bulls win 16-8. Always remember, if you can't attend the game, you can always watch it with the Duke. Duke Grant, Sports Magazine, home of the simply baddest young dudes in sports.